Hello, very good afternoon to everyone. Hey, I just thought I'd do a quick weekly Wargames Waffle. This will be weekly Wargames Waffle number 10. I apologise for my lack of waffles. I've just been busy painting and life and work, etc. Anyway, this week I would like to talk about this book here, Russia Against Napoleon by Dominic Lieven. I'm going to pronounce it as Lieven. I'm sure it'll be probably Lieven or Levin because he's a Brit, but his ancestors are from Russia, and I reckon that would be pronounced Lieven or something similar. Dominic. Nonsense. The book itself is absolutely brilliant. I'm on my second read through, just because I don't have the brain to take it in the first time properly. And it basically explains about the thinking of the Russian hierarchy in the 1812, 13, 14, and not just about, it's fascinating as it takes you beyond 1812. If you usually read stuff about the Russians, it's 1812, and then everything's to do with the Prussians kicking the French out of Saxony and all that. And then you realise that when you're reading this, that how big a part, obviously Russia was already mobilised. Now they were severely weakened, as the French were, maybe not as bad as the French, because they were within their line of supplies and there was troops coming in, but it was a hard push. Everyone, forget that to an extent, it was hard on both armies, but obviously the Russians had more men coming in, and it takes you right into the nitty gritty of, the horses of Russia, how they kept the cavalry at strength, the quality of the horses, right down into the logistics of supplying the troops, and that very, very interesting, and the part they played. And when I played Russians, when I started painting and playing Russians, it's always the Russians, they're hard but they're dumb and terrible command and that, but it tells you all about the structure of the battalions, the regiments, and let's face it, they were hardened veterans by 1813 and 1814, and there was a great deal of Russians living out with their country. And the feeding of them alone is a massive thing. It's not hard to read. It's a cracking book to read. I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I would recommend that to anyone interested in the Russians in the Napoleonic period, or anyone interested in the Napoleonic period. It's thoroughly enjoyable. Now, I found it through a YouTube video just by chance. I was looking for obviously late Russian stuff, just hoping that there might be something interesting, and I found a little kind of chat about it. Dominic Lieven telling about his book, and for one of the universities or whatnot, I can't remember. I'll pop that down below so you can see it. So very worth a read. Try to think what else to say about it. It's just brilliant. The other thing was, it was quite interesting. The Russians, a lot of the Russian hierarchy regarded Britain as more of a threat than actually France and Napoleon. They seen Napoleon as a kind of passing thing that would, but when they started to press, Russian theatres of areas of influence on the east of Germany and Poland and whatnot, they decided a plan of action. So it's very, very interesting. Well, that's me. So that's me for today. I'm going to go and paint the last 4 remaining Saxons for my battalion. So everyone have a lovely day and happy wargaming. Bye for now.